Good morning and welcome back to Morning Express on this Friday, the 3rd of October. Hot Topics time, and I'm dreading this segment, as I was telling my guests, because they both got dreads. But Smita joining us this morning, as I said from the top, and he's here to clarify and give us his side of the story on what we've also been covering in other hot topics, the sexual harassment claims, and of course Solo with us as well. Karibuni.
Thank you.
Good to see you both.
Yes.
So it's been a while, Smita.
Yes.
And you disappear, and the next thing, sexual harassment, all hullabaloo, social media.
Yeah,
What's going on?
I think this is what happens when I just don't come on, when I stay away from you.
Yes,
yeah?
you need to be staying here more.
I'll stay very close.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But tell us,
Yes.
what happened?
We had a great festival at Story Moja, you know, 2 weeks ago. And I had 5 sessions and so on. Wole Soyinka was there and everybody. And then we invited for a daytime poetry meeting at this lady's house called Wambui, daytime at 1 o'clock. We stayed there for 2 hours, and there's somebody who has never, it's not that we've been friends, I've made fun of her, you know, as Smita, I'm a satirist.
Yes.
Yeah. If we get a close-up on this, this is from Friday, July 17th, 2009. So this Shelja, whom I've made fun of before.
And this is the subject of the sexual assaults or harassment allegations,
yes.
okay?
In front of 12 international poets at a round table meeting, somebody we don't even talk to, we don't have contact with, she's a gay rights activist and feminist. On Monday morning, I switch into social media, and all this stuff is trending from her friend, who wasn't even there. You know, about me having sexually assaulted Shalja. And I'm asking, when? And Shalja is not the type of person who would be quiet
about such a thing.
Nobody else, the next thing I hear about it is, you know, on blogs and so on. So far, the people who she's mentioned, you know, like witnesses and so on, have come out to disown it. Clifton Gachagua on Binyavanga questioned him, interrogated the incident, and he denied it. He said, Mochama never boasted of anything like that, but they have it here in print, that I told Clifton that I bragged over sexual assault.
So what is it they're saying you did exactly?
That's the thing. They don't see. They don't see.
So
all the allegations.
Sexual harassment or assault, but with no specifics?
Nothing. Yeah, because they aim, and then they avoided the police for like a week. How do you, and they brand it very cleverly. They use very NGO language. They say the police are fascist apparatus who mass murdered people in Kasarani concentration camp.
So why are they bashing the police as well?
So that they don't report it. They don't want to follow any formal channel. Yeah? There's one fellow there called Keguru who had set up a kangaroo court where they invite the public to lynch me. So they don't want to follow due process. Yeah? It's what Shakespeare said. Shakespeare said, or maybe it wasn't Shakespeare, but somebody said, somebody said, don't give a machine gun to monkeys. And I said, don't give Twitter to, you know, anybody with fingers and no brain.
So let's get this straight. So you're at this event meeting for poetry at this lady's house who wasn't there. She comes back and starts tweeting and going on social media about you assaulting this lady who was at that event. And this lady at that event does not comment at all on this.
She does not do it for 3 days.
For 3 days she
does
3 days.
She lets her friend just behave like an attack dog
I find it malicious,
and do
though.
212 in 2.5 days.
After how long do they go to the police?
When everybody, including me, asks, why aren't you using formal channels? Why are you just continuously defaming me on social media?
Why not go to the police?
Yes.
But have they not since done that?
They did.
So why is it now? Have you been summoned? Have you been questioned?
No, absolutely not. In fact, I'm the one who's taken legal action for, of course, for you know, this just gross defamation. Because
so
they wrote.
You're suing.
Yeah, for a couple of million, yes. Because I have a reputation.
Who are you suing?
Yeah, I'm suing both of them.
Shalja?
Shalja and Wambui.
Okay.
Yeah.
Defamation.
Yeah. For defamation.
I find it a bit malicious though. I mean, when an activist is having someone else voice their concern or their trouble, and especially if you say that she's very vocal, and you've had issues over a period of time, I find it a little bit malicious that they even had to take that long time to start talking about it, to start to talk about reporting it to the police.
This was just a conspiracy solo. And when you consider what they were asking...
Why would you say a conspiracy? Why conspiracy? Why would that be? Why would they want to...
I think in my own view of this,
yes,
it's about achievement and success.
Okay.
It's about I don't know.
Yeah. Some people have become irrelevant over time. Yeah. They've just become nothing in the arts world. That's one person. The one who says that I assaulted her has become absolutely nothing. Yeah. They are not heard of or anything. So what they are busy doing is asking like my international sponsors to pull back sponsorships. My international sponsors have stood with me. Yeah, once they saw the scale of the malice. The other party is an activist, yeah, whose activism has never taken off until now. And if I wasn't so angry, I would say, I'm happy. Now we are talking about it on TV. They finally gotten a chance to appear on TV.
They have a platform.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, well done. Yeah. But I hope when the truth comes out, and we hit them where it hurts, which is in the pocket, through legal channels, I hope they'll remember the malice and defamation of the last bits of September.
Okay.
But I must thank, you know, like I didn't know I had so many like good friends and fans and people who actually believed in me, including people like Caroline Ntoko, whom we grew up with, you know.
Yeah.
I don't needed to sexually assault anybody. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I may have my other she does, but that's not one of them.
That's not one of them. And thank you for sharing your side of the story.
Yes.
This is an open invitation to
Yes.
Shalja and
Yes.
Wamboi. If they'd want to come and share their side of the story, we have the platform here and it's open.
And if I've ever, this is a last on it,
Yes.
because people who assault people like this, they have a pattern. Honestly, there's a timeline there and everything. If I've ever assaulted anybody sexually, the other day, not too long ago, there was a friend of mine from abroad who wanted to be at a strip club, and somebody touched a lady there, and I wrote about it in Smita, and I kicked that person. I said, you need to respect, you know, women. So there's a timeline there. So this is an open invite. If ever I've been sexually inappropriate with anybody in the country, please write in.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into the pulse. Thank
Yes.
you for setting the record straight, at least on your end, and how things happened according to you.
Yes. And the courts, and I'll be back here.
And you'll be back.
Yes.
And we'll follow up, of course, on the story.
With my wallet. In fact, where's my wallet?
Watch out for the water. You might
sorry. Yeah. I have a little money here, but at the end of this action,
you will get some more money.
I'll just come here and ring.
By the way, he's already raining. I can already get
It's running out. Let's get to the pulse. Our time is running out. Nairobi Rising is the headline. Nairobi was once the center of all the action, showbiz related in the region. Then it all came down thanks to unscrupulous event managers and exorbitant costs of organizing. Now the city seems to be rising again. That's the big story.
Yes.
And this is because of the likes of
Akon was here, and then we've had...
Although he did not perform.
He did not perform, but you know, it still has an impact when we have big stars coming over. It has an impact.
But he came to see his buddy.
He came to see his buddy. He didn't come
to see his friend.
It just reminds him that there are also other artists in Kenya. You know, it just reminds. It does something for the industry, not so.
And a lane.
And then we had a lane.
But you know, with this story, which is on page 10 and 11, why is Diamond here?
Because of Coke Studio. You know, they've also been coming here to do those collabos. It does something for the industry. It does. It's like more of like having a workshop where you get to meet other people, and then you even open doors for collabos and stuff like that. It's a good thing. It's a good thing for the industry.
And
Sophia looks very skeptical.
It's just I'm thinking, you know, the headline when you're talking about this. Okay, he's big in his own right, of course. It's just that when you put a lane and then Akon and then Diamond, I don't know. I'm not being a hater here, but hey, but good.
Yeah, it's a positive thing. We also have 2 Chainz who's scheduled to come for the Jameson Live thing. It's a positive thing that you know, last year was terrible in terms of concerts. We had
last year, I think, and the year before.
And a lot of international acts were cancelling.
So it's the managers that really mess these things up.
Yes, sometimes, and the organizers.
And the
promoters.
How come we never get rock? Like it's Rocktober.
Oh, yes,
and you're a rock man. You even had a show. Yeah. How come there are never any rock?
I know we're warming back to it. You know, we've always been having that battle of the bands kind of thing. We have October Festival, and guys are warming up to all. The rock thing is coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, Rift Valley Festival should probably be one of the biggest gateways that we're going to be having for.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right. Page 6 has the spotlight on the boss lady. Why is she still a boss?
Well, that's her name that that she uses. That's Huda. But I think most importantly is what she's opening all about her experience with the Big Brother and what happened after that. It's been 1 year. You know, Big Brother is officially going to be launched this Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
There are no more fires.
It's actually Steve is there.
That's why Stevens is right there. He's watching us from South Africa.
Is in South, and we had a sit down yesterday at Pulse Industry Night at Galileo's with Huda. Yeah. For once, she was just being very coy. I mean, she was just very calm.
Usually she's wild.
I'm not saying usually. It was just a strange side of her. Just very sort of like relaxed.
She's saying that people misunderstand her, so I think people should just...
She's one of those people who's brave behind, when doing like nudies or whatever, or selfies. Yeah. You know those sort of people.
How does someone who does that then come out and say Paul misinterpret her, like misget her? I mean, that is so
I think sometimes she just wants to take a naked photo and she doesn't want you to judge her.
Don't judge my naked Who even says
this is me.
But don't judge me.
Don't judge me.
Don't judge me.
Some of those things celebrities say and do, you're like, oh, stop judging me, you guys.
They're like, we're all just born naked. We're born free.
The natural
this is how we were. This is how I was born. I may be a little bit more hairy. This is how I was born.
Don't judge me.
Okay, stop it, Smita. Put your glass down.
Take a picture of me.
Smita is such a loose cannon. Okay, let's move away from that lady that's getting Smita all excited. This is a cute picture, I thought, on page 7.
Yes.
The Carters and Beckham.
Yes. And there's a photo where
just never stops being hot.
Beckham? We don't know about the hot bits.
Honestly. Next it will be twittering that me and Solo are a night.
Yeah.
We agree that Beckham is hot.
From some activists,
But he looks good. As men, you can say. You can agree.
Well, Beyonce looks good. Beyonce looks good over here. So, and that's what they were hanging out in Paris.
And lately I've been listening a lot to Jay-Z, now that you mention him. And my favorite song right now, this time, is H to the Izo, V to the Shizi. Not guilty, you all got to feel me.
Hey,
so I just had to say that. Okay. Then there's
haters want to bring me down. They want to lock me up. But somehow I beat them charges like Rocky. H to the Izo, V to the Izo.
Alright, there's the remix by Smita. I'm telling you, inspiration. It's called adversity brings out the best in us. So you could be a musician.
No, adversity is not bringing out the best in me. It's bringing out the worst. I'm not a Mandela. I won't lie. I'm like, what?
You get tougher.
You're ready for battle. Page 12 and 13 has some fashion. This is such a beautiful lady.
Yes.
And looks gorgeous in those outfits. Which is your favorite, Smita?
I love okay, Smita, which one do you?
Me, I'm a kissy. Me, I like that green one there.
The green one?
The green one,
the second
one too. The second one. Maybe we'll put them out. There they are, the second one.
It looks trendy.
It looks great.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, I like that one too. I catch you. What about you?
I also go for that one. I don't mind the second last one. For Funky Saturday, you know.
She's such a beautiful young girl. So I like this one because it kind of like checks your name as well. Page 15. Yes, you're smitten. So there are people who, when they wake up, they're so smitten by certain celebrities. They want to check their Facebook
let's not even
page,
stray far away. There are people who wake up to watch you, Sophia.
That's one.
That's one. There's so many
people. The people who ask me
just tell them they're smitten.
What's Sophia's number?
I promise to give a shout out to some guys who sell shawarma at Capital Center. They say they watch every day, and this is for you. Thanks for watching.
You see, so that's what we're talking about. This one, in this column.
No, but they don't. No, I'm talking about these ones who wake up to check like what was the last post by so and so. Like, that's crazy.
Me, I idolize Solo. So when he got his dreads, I got into dreads. Yeah. When he got into rock, I got into rock. Yeah. I saw him on the show now.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're basically just talking about some of those things. Sometimes you could be in denial when you're a fan of someone, but there are a few things that you might be doing, like, you know, before you sleep, you want to check out what was the last tweet.
Beyonce in the world right now?
And they believe anything you say as well, you know, anything you say. If you say, don't take that water, they will not take that water, you know, as in they actually idolize.
Do you think there's someone who idolizes you, Solo?
Me? I just said.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I think I have one now.
Yeah. I'm going to stalk you, bro.
Before we go to hot topics, what is it called? The page overhead? Yes. Let's look at...
You have skipped the soccer bit.
Which soccer bit?
And yet there's a huge match.
Okay, tell us.
There's Chelsea versus Arsenal.
Yes.
I'm an
Arsenal would be thrashed.
I like
I don't think.
I don't know. Arsenal fans out there, get ready.
I can't believe